All right, guys, here we go. 203 Truck Series back in action tonight, ready to go here at Bristol. Hickory was on the agenda, but they took out the fixed setup, so we're doing the makeup race for Mother's Day when we missed it. So here at Bristol tonight, ready to go. Jesse Gordon out of California, your pole setter on the outside of him. Billy Van Meter in that 23 machine. Michael McDonald back there in the 3. Stephen Hunt, big run for him tonight up to the 4 spot. Josh Divers in the 5. Brandon Parks in the 6. AJ Counting, good to see him back out here in the 7 spot. Rick Kelly will be on the outside of him once he pops in there. Anthony Monroe, same thing back there in that number 9 spot. Justin Smolden in the 10. Joshua B there in the 11 spot. Boogie Man in the 12. And last but not least, in that capsule time machine, that's going to be Andrew Ewing in the one and only Toyota out here tonight. So we'll see what that does for you folks. One and only Toyota. There's Anthony Monroe getting popped in right there. You see him back here in that broken axle machine there. And Rick Kelly just slid in that number 8 spot there. So good looking field here tonight to run at Bristol. Should be a fun race. We'll see what these guys got in store. The conditions tonight, beautiful, 72 degrees, clear skies, 2-mile-an-hour winds. Big thanks again to Smolden for being the title sponsor of the 203 Truck Series. All right. Right, I tell you what, we feel a little bit off tonight. You know, with having the update, and I mean, we're right on schedule, damn near, but I mean, it was just a little crazy with that update with OBS. I was like, boy, oh boy, am I going to make it? And Smolden's like, we're qualified. Oh boy. But good looking stuff here tonight. We'll see how this race pans out. Like I said, your front runners looking good here tonight. Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter, Big Mac, Stephen Hunt, and Divers, and Brandon Parks at the top 6. AJ Counting, his teammate out here tonight, ready to roll with him. So next level races, bringing a couple drivers out here tonight. Anthony Monroe there, the owner and operator back there in that 82 machine of Broken Axle Motorsports. Black Magic Studios on the side of that. Billy Van Meter up there in the 23, the owner of Chaos Motorsports. Jesse Gordon out of California in the pole there. Beautiful Batman Capsule with Time LLC.com machine. So here we go. 75 laps. We'll put the ticker on the top. They'll go green next time by. And yes, for those asking, this is a dual pit road for whatever that means. All right, there you go. Dual pit road. All right, there you go. I had a couple people asking, is it single or dual tonight? And it is the Geico restart zone. Good luck. All right, here they go. Drivers in that Geico restart zone, and we're off and racing here at Bristol. Jesse Gordon with a good run right there. You see Stephen Hunt there working his way. He's on the bottom side there. Brandon Parks now also trying to close the gap. Oh, you must have jump started. There we go. Oh, big shot right there. We got him up into the wall. In the back already, beating and banging here at Bristol. Not what you want to see. Got drivers all over the place here. We'll take a look at what happened as we'll get these guys fired up.
That one's on me, I think.
Michael McDonald there. You see him driving up front there. And oh, he gets loose. Yep, Michael McDonald gets real loose there. First one of the night on Big Mac. Yep, that's on McDonald's. Got a little swirly down there and then just kind of just did a slingshot move and unfortunately right into the 84. So line him up. Oh, man. Big hit right there. You see him get jiggy with it right here. Just loses it. And, I mean, obviously there's nowhere for Parks to check up in time and the rest is history. So, well, that didn't take long. So Billy Van Meter out front. Brandon Parks there in the 2 spot.
I gotta go in the pit. I missed it.
Josh Divers right there working his way around. Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, there's Smolden coming back out here tonight. Josh B, Boogie Man, Andrew, Stephen Hott, Big Mac McDonald. We'll see how these boys do here. So, but Billy Van Meter out front here so far here tonight with a quick caution there, and didn't take us long. Not long at all. So they're going to cycle through here. We will not P1 to green it here because it's trying to cycle everybody through. So just let it run its course here. We'll go green when iRacing's ready. All right. Yeah, so since the wreck happened so quick, it was struggling to keep up here. So Stephen Hott coming out of the pits. AJ Counting coming out of the pits. Gordon out of the pits going to the tail there. Big Mac McDonald, the incident of that wreck there. Got a little swirly, man. Gets crazy. Big Mac not having any luck when he's out front in these races. We saw it with that last race here at Bristol. He rode that thing right into the pit wall. And Bristol may not be his forte. But Billy Van Meter, he loves it here. That 23 machine, the Edco Welding. Circle City Raceway doing its thing there. Brandon Parks, Next Level Racers. Just looking to add another championship to the Truck Series trophy collection that this man has gathered up over the last 2.5 years of racing. Rick Kelly, he's looking good so far tonight, up to the 3 spot. Anthony Monroe now to the 4, so lights off the pace car. They're going to let him loose here this time by. Geico restart zone in effect here tonight. And here we go. Driver's trying to maintain that pace, and Billy Van Meter off to a great start right there. Anthony Monroe to the 3, the Boogeyman and the boys back there in the back, side by side they go. 6 to 75 in the books here, and oh, big contact in the back there, the 19 of Andrew Ewing. Hard into the wall, but he's able to keep himself clean. Ew, looking hot down low.
It still give me a black for some reason.
Right now, Brandon Parks now working his way up and underneath him. You see that? Brandon Parks trying to find his way home. Got that cleared for him there. Side by side, Brandon Parks and Billy Van Meter. Here at Bristol, Anthony Monroe there in that number 2 spot right behind him. Rick Kelly and Smolden duking it out. But what a battle up front here. 9 of the 75. Brandon Parks looking to charge that thing up to the front here. Anthony Monroe in a great spot for that P3 here. 9 of 75 at Bristol. Billy takes the high side, Parks takes the low side. It's a great battle here tonight. Rick Kelly back here, Boogeyman, Jesse Gordon, and there is Divers working his way up there. But up here, the battle's on. You see Anthony Monroe licking his chops. He's looking good here tonight in that Black Magic Studio 82 Broken Axle Motorsports machine. Watching the action in front of him. Great racing up front here. Brandon Parks right now says, okay, take a little bit of a slower line there, but he'll drop back in line, and Billy Van Meter will take that lead. Contact right there. Anthony Monroe into the backside of Brandon Parks. They make contact. They keep it rolling. Brandon Parks able to hang on to it there. Anthony Monroe now works his way to the 2 spot there. Jamie Kephart right there with him. And we got a caution out on the speedway. A couple spinners in the back here. All right, let's keep an eye on that right there. Back in the back. Josh,
good driving.
See these boys right here try to hang on.
Thanks, man.
See what they got here.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get in this. Oh, man, I'm sorry.
There you go. You got it right here. It looks like, who's this here? Is that Smolden and
Oh, good, man.
Josh B here. So let's take a look here. It looks like Smolden maybe comes down into him here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it looks like Josh is holding his line here, so both drivers working their way there, and it's just not clear to come up the track, and Smolden right there, so that's a racing deal between Smolden and Josh B there. Josh was on the bottom, Smolden was running his line, and both drivers made contact there. Unfortunately, let's line them up and do it again. You see it right there. I mean, tough break. Got hit from behind, didn't help any.
Coming around, boys.
Oh, man, yeah, tough break. You hate to see it right there. All right, Billy Van Meter, Anthony Monroe. Yeah, it's a racing deal. When these guys don't race dirty, man, Smolden back there running hard. Josh B's a clean racer. His accidental contact right there. So Brandon Parks to the 4 spot. Boogeyman to the 3. Anthony Monroe the 2. Billy Van Meter, your race leader. Gordon now back up to the 4 spot. Rick Kelly, Josh Divers, Josh B. Andrew Ewing, Smolden now coming down the pit road here. So caution's here at Bristol. You're going to have it. Short track racing, Denny Hamlin would say. 23 machine, no problem for him. Anthony Monroe looked good here. Got in the back of Parks there. Parks with a great job saving that thing. Amazing job actually doing the save job there. So you saw it. Yeah, I believe it was right here is when the accident occurred. Just bringing it up here for you folks at home that want to watch it here. So Parks goes into the corner there. The 82 gives him a nudge, and great save job right there from Parks, and everybody behind him able to keep themselves clean and in racing form there. So great job to Brandon Parks and the boys there keeping that thing clean. That could have been a big wreck here. All right, so they'll go one more time around here with the caution lights on the pace car. Anthony Monroe, Brandon Parks, Boogeyman, and Jesse Gordon, your top 5 here tonight. We'll see if these guys can get something going. Cautions do breed cautions here, so. But the scoring's all jacked up, so they're going to go ahead and cycle through here, and they'll go P1 to green here next time by. There we go. Lights should go off, and there they are. So perfect. So Billy Van Meter, Anthony Monroe, front row here. Boogeyman and Parks, Gordon, Rick Kelly, Josh Divers, Joshua B, Smolden, Andrew Ewing back there, AJ Counton, Steven, and Michael McDonald out of this one here. Man, tough break for McDonald tonight. And Steven with a manual disconnect there, so tough break for him also. You hate to see it for those guys. All right, here we go. Back to live action. Green flag, here we go. Billy Van Meter out to a good start. Anthony Monroe trying to hang on to his self. Brandon Parks right there, and there's the Boogeyman working to the inside. The drone cam giving us some good looks from above. Right now you're seeing it. The drone cam doing his thing here as we're following behind. Brandon Parks chasing down Anthony Monroe. He'll look to the high side. Gordon doing the same thing there. There's the Boogeyman down low in that beautiful looking Alienware #2 machine. Good run there from the high side from Jesse Gordon. Gordon's going to lock that spot in. You see Rick Kelly looking to the bottom here also. Taking his nose in. 21 of the 75 here at Bristol's, the Mother's Day Monday makeup race. We were supposed to be at Hickory. Well, we're here. We're happy to be here at Bristol. Anthony Monroe hanging on to that 2 spot down low. Brandon Parks going up to the high side. He'll try to make the pass here, and he'll keep himself clean. Brandon Parks to the high side, trying to chase down Billy Van Meter, and Jesse Gordon up there working his way around. Jesse Gordon now, after getting that black flag early in this one, all the way back up to the fighting P3 spot. Third of the way through, next lap, you see him. Rick Kelly, Josh Divers, Smolden, Josh B, and Andrew Ewing duking it out back there. AJ Counton in that number 11 spot in the 11 car. Boogeyman and the boys making things interesting up here. You see Smolden getting that thing high, wide, and tight up there, looking good in the 203, your title truck sponsor. Working it up on the high side of Rick Kelly, the Boogeyman right in front of him. Boogeyman right now dealing with Anthony Monroe in the Black Magic Studio 82 truck right in front of him. Jesse Gordon now putting the pressure on Brandon Parks. Brandon Parks, the owner and operator of Next Level Racers. Looking for a fast team to join and got some good driving experience. Brandon Parks will be happy. Take you on board, man. Great guy over there. Jesse Gordon looking to the inside here. They're going to squeeze it up high there. Gordon gets a little sideways. Billy Van Meter, your race leader. Brandon Parks into 2. Gordon into 3. Anthony Monroe comfortably in the 4 spot. And your big mover of tonight's race, right there, you see it in the black and green number 2, Boogeyman. He's up 7 spots here tonight. Justin Smolden looking to put some pressure on him. Also, Rick Kelly, Joshua Divers. Divers tonight struggling back there in that number 8 spot. So Divers looking to make something happen here. Josh B, Andrew back there in the 10, and AJ Counton in that 11 spot. Steven and McDonald out of this race. So right now, Brandon Parks going to try to look to the high side here, Billy Van Meter. And it's an interesting way to try to go around here, the high side. It can work for some, but it can be a struggle for others. And right now, it looks like it may be working a little bit for Parks, but Van Meter very quick on that middle line. Billy Van Meter, your race leader in that 23 Edco Welding, Circle City Raceway. 23, the owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports right there, and your leader. Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Billy Van Meter looking strong here tonight as we are closing in 33 of the 75. Brandon Parks there, like we talked about it, defending, killing it, getting all these truck championships. He looked to go do it again here. Second in points right now, just a few back from your leader there, Billy Van Meter. So Parks digging strong here tonight. Jesse Gordon, hey, he runs when he can. He's a part-time guy out here, man. He can do what he can do here. Good to see Jesse Gordon out here when we get him, and he's a great racer and a great attribute to have in the league. Good racer. Great battle there. You see another battle right here, the 82, Anthony Monroe, and the Boogeyman going at it for that P4 spot. Anthony Monroe, the driver of the Broken Axle, owner of Broken Axle. Black Magic Studios on board with him tonight. Jamie Kephart right behind him. And that number 2, Alienware, Trash Panda Racing, Choicing Esports driver. Jamie Kephart out of Georgia in the 5 spot right now, looking to make a move on Anthony Monroe. And he's going to have to do something here. And he'll look to the inside, and that's going to be the move we're looking at right here. We got it on camera. Next corner is going to be Kephart's corner. He'll take that right there, side by side. Jamie Kephart, next lap, going to take that spot from Anthony Monroe. Anthony's digging hard on the outside, though, trying to make it not happen, and he'll take that lap back. Anthony Monroe. Strong run on the outside. Billy Van Meter, still your race leader. Brandon Parks in the 2, digging with Gordon. Great battles for 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th going at it here tonight at Bristol. 39-75 in the books here. And the Mother's Day makeup race at Bristol. Josh Divers back here in a Hornet's Nest racing with Chaos. Right there, Smolden into 203, and Smolden gets a little nudge from the 32, Rick Kelly. They make contact, and they just finish it off there. Both drivers right now just getting after it. Let's take a look. We had the camera right on the shot, and that's going to bring out another yellow flag here. Let's take a look here at what we got tonight. Bring it around here. And right up into the wall here. Let's go back here and take a look. And we'll swing it around here. Rick comes up just a little bit here, it looks like here. We'll bring it right. Gets a little sideways there and gets underneath him and then booms him and then boots him again and then finishes him off there. So that'd be on Rick Kelly moving to the tail end of the field. All right, that was another deal right there. Rick Kelly got a little loose on the bottom and then got another hit there on him and then another one, and then there was no controlling it. So first one of the night on Rick Kelly between him and Smolden. Let's line him up and do it again. Yep, we watched it right there. You saw it, Rick Kelly in the pits here. Tough night for the 32 out of Maine. Right there racing. So that's going to bring out a caution here. The guys are all going to go down pit road. It's busy. Your leaders are in pits. Everybody's in the pits here. So you just saw what happened there. It sucks. You hate to see it, but that's what it is. I mean, we had it live on the camera there. We saw the battle happen. So, but up front, looks like they got it marked as Smolden, your leader here. Looks like he stayed out. Billy and Van Meter are going to be in that 2 spot. Jesse Gordon in the 3, Parks in the 4, Anthony Monroe in the 5. Josh Divers now going to be marked in the 6, Andrew Ewing. Boogeyman, Josh B, Rick Kelly coming out of the pits there. And that'll be AJ Counton working his way down pit road also. Stephen Hott and McDonald not in this race tonight. They were, but they left. They had connection issues. All right. Well, this should make things interesting. Smolden right there involved in the accident with him and Rick Kelly, but he was able to keep it clean and off the wall. Didn't have to go into pits. He was in the pits just a little bit ago, so he'll look at a good spot here, but we'll see how long that lasts with some heavy hitters behind him. Billy Van Meter Gordon, Brandon Parks, Anthony Monroe, Josh Divers in the gang. Ready to go at a split second here, so they'll cycle through probably one more time around here. They took away our P1 to green button, so we just got to go with the flow. And they're going to go one more time pacing here. Yeah, I believe they took it away. Oh, they gave it to us back. Good. All right, here we go. Line them up. Let's go. We're going green this time by. Line them up. Line them up. Let's go. Well, we got it back. That's cool. It must have fixed it with the update. That's great. Good. Because it wasn't working before, so. Yeah. All right, so Smolden and Van Meter front row here. Gordon, Parks, Divers, Anthony, Ewing, Boogie, and Josh B. Round out your top 10. Here we go. Green flag out. Let's try this again here at Bristol. Smolden with a good start there, and Got a heavy blinker on the outside. Look like Josh Divers with a good-sized blink right there. Molten in the gang. Oh, big wreck in the back here. Big wreck. We got Monroe turned around. We got, oh boy, we got cars sliding all over the place here tonight. Let's take a look at what happened in the 82 here. Fresh tires, changing lifestyles.
Hey, you were blinking a little bit on my screen, bud.
Yeah, he is blinking bad. Yeah, Divers, you're disappearing and coming back, disappearing, coming back. That sucks. Oh, man. A hard blink right there. I can't tell if he's blinking on this guy's screen.
No problem over here.
Yeah. Well, you got a problem on our screen. I can see you blinking, so that's a problem. All right, let's see here. There he is right there with the blink. And then
one or two small ones on that restart.
Then he goes up right there. So that's going to be on Anthony Monroe. There was no blink there. Blinking cleared up by the time we got into the corner there. I can't say if Anthony had seen it on his or not seen it on his end, but drove him up into the wall. Line him up. Let's do it over again. I can only see what I see when I see blinking, all right? I can't judge. Anybody sees something else on their screen and I don't see it, I can't do anything about that. I do apologize. You know what I mean? I can't do anything about it. All right, Billy Van Meter, Gordon, Parks, Divers, Boogeyman, Andrew. There's Josh B, Rick Kelly. Anthony Monroe did an all right job of trying to save it, though, man, I tell you. But some damage to the side of that 82 machine. So we'll get everybody cycled through here. It looks like everybody went through the pits here, so we'll go P1 to green next time. Bye. It's the makeup race at Bristol. You're going to have it. You're going to have wrecks and incidents and things happening. But like I said, the 57 was blinking prior after the restart. We went into the corner. It looked like it was cleared up. And then Anthony just kind of drove right into the 57 there. So you'll have that. You know what I mean? So I can't say that he wasn't blinking on Anthony's screen. He could have been. He couldn't have been. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Well, I know we're going to go P1 to green. All right, here we go. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers, and the Boogeyman, your top 5. Billy Van Meter and Gordon front row. Good front row right here. Right behind him, another awesome back row right there. Divers and Parks, Andrew Ewing and Boogeyman. Smolden and Josh B, Anthony Monroe, Rick Kelly. Gonna get good, folks. Green. Here we go. Good start right there for Billy Van Meter right there behind him. Gordon and Parks. 26 laps to go here in the 203 Truck Series. Brought to us by the 203 Gaming. Diver's going to sink back in there in that 4 spot. Boogeyman back to the 5. Andrew Ewing and the boys, they're trying to hang on to a number, where are they at there? 6 spot right now, up 7 spots. And that Capsule with Time LLC.com, a 19 machine. He's got a good run going here tonight so far. Anthony Monroe looks to the bottom, tries to dip one down low there. Him and Smolden about tangle up there. Anthony Monroe now looking back to the bottom side there, that 82 machine. And he is back up there charging. Smolden looking to the inside also here. 3 wide here at Bristol. Good smart move from Andrew Ewing. Oh, Smolden tangles it up, but he gets it into the wall. Man, oh man, Smolden was bouncing around there. He's going to have some damage to the 203 machine. He's going to have to pull that thing in. That thing is tore up. Justin Smolden with tons of damage to that 203, but great job of, well, he got into Rick, but great job from Rick to hang on to it. So your leader, Jesse Gordon, Brandon Parks, and Billy Van Meter. Your top 3 here. Josh Divers trying to close that gap also. 21 laps to go here. Divers getting a little bit of a bump action there from Jamie Kephart. Jamie Kephart clearing the pass there. Working his way up to the 4 spot. Billy Van Meter, the next guy on the target list here. Jamie Kephart trying to get up here into that top 3. Your top 2 runner backs right now. Gordon, Parks running the show. 20 laps to go. Van Meter, Kephart looking on the inside here. He'll try to hold down low. That Alienware Choice Inc. Esports number 2 is a rolling here. Fresh tires for him out there. We saw it on the pit stop. He's got freshies across the board. Good looking run right there. So Jesse Gordon, your leader, no pressure for him. Parks right there in that 2 spot. Billy Van Meter in the 3. Boogeyman the 4. Divers. There's Anthony Monroe. In a good battle there. Rick Kelly barely squeaked by that incident there with Mr. Smolden. That was a close one. AJ Counting back here. Smolden in the pits. His night is done. Up front, your top 2 running away. Billy Van Meter still in that 3 spot, trying to hang on. 17 laps to go. The Boogeyman in that 4 spot. That's Jamie Kephart out of Georgia. The Trash Panda Choice Inc. Esports driver. Moving up 8 spots in this race, man. He's your big mover tonight. Looking real good here. We'll see if he can finish it up and get up in that podium here tonight. Took care of business a couple weeks ago. Won the truck race and the street stock race. Went into the dirt night, won a couple of them, and they looked unstoppable for about 5 races. But hey, here tonight, he's digging up 8 spots from where he qualified. Good run tonight from Jamie Kephart. Josh Divers back here in that 5 spot. Anthony Monroe, he's had his highs and he's had his lows here tonight. He's up 3 spots from where he qualified. That's great. Been involved in a couple different accidents, some his own, some not his own. But right now, he's looking strong for the Black Magic Studios driver, Anthony Monroe. So Brandon Parks, he's up 4 spots. He wants to go up 5 spots and make it that winning spot. But Jesse Gordon showing out here tonight in that Capsule with Time Batman number 10 machine. Billy Van Meter's hanging on strong there as you see Jamie Kephart got Josh Divers knocking on that door. That gap's closing every lap too, with 12 laps to go here at Bristol's, the Mother's Day makeup race. You're seeing it right now in front of you. Good run here so far from all the drivers tonight. Some damage maybe to Andrew Ewing's 19 machine. Seems a little off pace. He had a hell of a car. Great truck all night long too, man. Strong truck. The 19 machine of the Capsule with Time LLC on board Andrew Ewing's machine. He's up 4 spots though, so good solid run for the 19 machine tonight, Andrew Ewing. Good looking run when you get him out here, man. I know he's a busy guy. 10 laps to go. Jesse Gordon, the California kid, leading it. Brandon Parks, Michigan born. Right there in that 2 spot. Billy Van Meter, Indianapolis, Indiana, 3 spot. Georgia in the 4, getting chased by a Virginia driver. Anthony Monroe, hell, you know what they say about Texans. He's in that 6 spot. Rick Kelly out of Maine and Josh B. Rick Kelly's son right there with him, and Andrew Ewing back here in that 9 spot. So everybody trying to work their way around here. You see it 3 wide here for a second. Oh, boy. Oh, man, big hit right there. And not sure what caused us to go 3 wide with the lap car here. Let's take a look here. We got lap car holding his own here. Lap car goes there. Anthony makes it 3 wide here. About runs into the back of him here. And then that's netcode all day. So let's bring up the netcode counter here for you folks at home wanting to watch. He never touched him. Netcode all day. Watching it live on the screen here, netcode all day. It was 3 wide there, but Rick Kelly was on the bottom, and there was no contact. There was 3.5 foot gap between the 19 and the 32, and it was complete netcode that sawed him up into the 82. So line him up. Yeah, you see it right here. Pulling it up for you folks, right here. Where's the contact made? Where's the contact made here, folks? There is none. It's that bullshit. Look at that. It just completely loses it. Well, man, you talk about a shitty situation, man. That is a rough one right there, and they did their best trying to make it work. But I tell you what, tough break here tonight. Anthony Monroe going to swing that 82 down pit road here and try to survive, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. With 5 laps to go, by the time we get started, it'll be about 3 laps to go. So it's going to get nitty gritty real quick, boys. You thought that was crazy. Well, these last 3 laps may just surprise you. So Jesse Gordon, your leader out there. Brandon Parks, Billy Van Meter, Boogeyman, and Divers. That's just your top 5. Right behind him, we got a hungry Rick Kelly coming out of the pits. Anthony Monroe coming out of the pits. Looks like he's got that thing all fixed up. Josh B, AJ Counting, and Andrew Ewing. So, a lot of hungry folks right behind them. We'll see what happens here as we're going to get him fired off here. AJ Counting. AJ, did you get your lap back?
Yeah, I got one of them back, yep.
All right, here you go. There's the other one, right? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, don't do that. Go ahead. Go, wave around. Go, 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 go. Wave around. Go. There you go. Sorry about that. I'd love to give you ULs, but not that. It wasn't that time. Sorry about that. All right, so he's gonna get his lap back here. He'll get back up. Yep, he'll get back up there. And then who else did we have here? Andrew Ewing. Andrew Ewing. All right. Andrew, move him to the wave around here. There we go. Andrew, grab yours back too. There we go. And then we'll go green next time by. There we go, boys. Everybody should be good. At least the ones that stuck it out. So let's put on a good finish here. Let's put on a finish. All right, good luck. All right, so there we go. Got a couple guys with a couple wave arounds there. The kindness of the heart there, trying to help them out. You know what I mean? Jesse Gordon, Brandon Parks, Van Meter, Boogeyman, Josh Divers, and Rick Kelly, your top 6 here. I tell you what, it's going to get interesting real quick here. So everybody's back up on the lead lap that was here. That was racing, so that's good. Good to have that. So we're ready to go here. Jesse Gordon, try not to blow it here in that Geico restart zone. We saw what happened to him earlier. Struggled with that Geico restart zone. They're going to lap and pace here, and they're going to try to get something going here. Green flag out. Good checkup from everybody. Everybody worked their way around. 2 laps to go here. Billy Van Meter looks to the inside there, and you see Brandon Parks digging on the outside. Back of the pack, still racing strong. White flag going to come out for Jesse Gordon. Brandon Parks hanging on to the high side. White flag out. Jesse Gordon, one more time around. Billy Van Meter, Brandon Parks digging up there in that 2 spot. Jesse Gordon is going to win it here tonight. Billy Van Meter is going to slide himself into the 2 spot. Brandon Parks to the 3. Jamie Kephart to 4. Divers into 5. Unofficial results left of the screen. Good run tonight, boys. Good shit. It was Bristol. It was tough. It was dirty and grimy, and it was kind of out of control, but I like it. Gordon, Van Meter, Parks, top 3. Good run tonight. All right. Man, I tell you what, that was crazy. That was crazy. So here's your 3rd place driver rolling down there and getting in the spot here. Brandon Parks out of Michigan. Billy Van Meter brings it home in the 2 spot here tonight. And Jesse Gordon, your race winner. Mike's broke. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no worries. I got you, buddy. All right, so we'll start off with the 3rd place driver. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight for Next Level Racers, up 3 spots. The owner and operator of Next Level Racers in the 28. Brandon Parks, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, good race out there. That was fun, man. You guys were battling hard there. You had an incredible save after Anthony Monroe gave a little tap there to the back end. Great save. That could have took out a lot more trucks. Phenomenal job with that. Bringing home P3 here tonight in a strong field of drivers. Right time to run for us.
Yeah, man, it was a good one. Overall, I think just that last run got by Van Meter, and I guess he knew what he was doing there. He saved his tires, so at the end there, he definitely had a little bit better tires than I did. Just got the edge on me there at the end, so 1 point difference. I was hoping to get one up on him, but overall, it was a good race, man. It was fun running with these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Great run again here tonight. And like I said, with the season winding down, every point matters, and you're gathering them up, looking at another truck championship here. But great run here tonight. P3 at Bristol. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Parks?
Yeah, I like to thank my team, Next Level Racers, and everybody who's part of it, AJ, everybody else who comes out to these, you putting them on, and look forward to the next one, the season finale, Phoenix.
Absolutely. There you have it. Brandon Parks getting it done here tonight. P3 at Bristol. We'll head over now to our 2nd place driver, whose mic is not activated tonight after a slingshot to the wall. Billy Van Meter, P2 here tonight. Great run for the Chaos Motorsports driver and owner out of Indianapolis, Indiana, the Circle City Raceway 23 machine. Billy Van Meter, P2 tonight. Great job. Went over now to our race winner in the number 10 machine. That's where he qualified first. That's where he finished. After getting that black flag early, Gordon coming back through the field and getting the win here tonight. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that was awesome to see. I mean, not that you got a black flag, obviously. That part sucks. But that Geico restart zone, it can be tricky at times. Everybody's like, oh, it's fixed. It's better. Run it, you know. But mistakes happen. You saw it there. You went to the tail end. You fought your way back up through the field here. Just enough laps to bring you back up to the front here. Break down your race tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. I could have swore I was in the zone, but maybe I wasn't. I'll just have to go back and look at it. But yeah, that was definitely unfortunate and definitely hard driving through the pack, making your moves and trying not to collect anybody. So yeah, you had to just mind your passes and kind of try to conserve your tires at the same time. But that first round, I definitely used up my tires, so it was a well-timed caution and was able to luckily come out in second. I don't know what happened in Parks on the pit stop, but maybe it's because I had a little more fuel or something. But yeah, overall it was fun. Good race, everybody. Everybody was pretty close, and yeah, hats off to the top three, and yeah, we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats again on the win here tonight at Bristol. Awesome to see it. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Gordon?
Thank you, of course, for putting on the stream and 203, obviously, for sponsoring the series. All the drivers for coming out, and my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Peach's Tanning Salon, Amsoil, Cruise Tires, Davis Stretching, United Window Tint, and Empire Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, your race winner here tonight at Bristol in the Mother's Day makeup race. Billy Van Meter in the two. Brandon Parks rounds out your top three. Great race, guys.